Hey everyone, so I wanted to make a video for you guys about my storage and how I keep things organized. As you can see right here, I keep everything in storage bins. I apologize not being on camera, I just woke up and I don't look that great. But I wanted to make a video for you guys. I feel bad I went away for the weekend and I haven't uploaded in a little over a week besides my vegan video. But I wanted to share with you how I store my inventory and how I keep things organized and I make sure that I don't lose any items. So all the not clear bins are labeled A to Z, and I'll go ahead and show you guys. Pretty much put a sticker on top, if you guys can see that. I can't have the best lighting in here right now. But yeah, so I basically just put a sticker on everything. I didn't want to Sharpie my bins because, you know, I don't know if I'll have this inventory system forever, and, you know, if I want to use them for something else or sell them, I don't know. I just didn't want them to be all marked up. So that is why I chose stickers. Everything is alphabetical as well, so it goes from starting at A at the bottom, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on and so forth. And then the clear bins start with numbers. After I ran out of, I think I stopped at X, and then I just started numbering by like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have a little bit of a death pile right here, not big, an IKEA bag. I have an extra light out here and an extra wood paper backdrop to roll out to do flat lays because it's a lot easier out here than in my room. I have a cute little rug that I got at the bins. I disinfected it with a bunch of tea tree oil and alcohol. I just put it in a spray bottle and sprayed it on the rug. But in the bins, I put some stuff in clear bags, but not everything. I also don't ship the items in the clear bags. It's mostly to keep the items tightly together so I can fit more in the bins. Newer bins, I haven't reordered any clear bags in a while. I need to do that, but the newer ones, I just kind of fold them up really nicely, and I kind of try to put all the sweaters on the bottom. Eventually, when I move out, I want to hang all the heavier, bigger items so that I can get more space out of my bins and fit more items in there, because sometimes the sweaters obviously take up a lot of space. So that is pretty much how I store my inventory. Thankfully, my mom, I still live with my family right at the moment, so thankfully my mom lets me have this little corner of the garage. I pretty much list out of my room, and that's a little chaotic right now, but I do plan on filming a video on how I take my pictures. Yeah, and then I have, I keep like detergent and spray and wash. I don't know if you guys can see in that little corner. I always use baking soda detergent, and I always use Shout. I just feel like that works best for me for stains and stuff. Not to get off topic, but I just keep that in the garage. I usually spray stains with Shout. I let them sit overnight. I'll spray them again in the morning, and then I usually wash the item and they come right out. So this is usually where I come to store my inventory to. I've been trying to get better at that so I don't have death piles. After I go to the bins, I'll come in here and I'll sort everything by dresses and skirts. And recently I've been starting to kind of write out my titles with keywords and what brand it is and do measurements. I find that just writing everything out, just doing some steps separately, helps me not get burnt out. So sometimes I'm trying to create a different method for listing where I draft like 100 items in a day or 80 items in a day, and then the next day take all the photos and get them uploaded. I'm just finding as one person trying to take measurements, photograph, and get them uploaded all in one day by myself, I get really overwhelmed and burn out. And then sometimes I don't do as much the next day, and I'm just trying to figure out what's not working and start doing things that are gonna help me grow. I also started a second eBay store for men's clothing, and with that I've been mostly doing flat lays because I don't have a male mannequin. So yeah, I'm excited about learning men's clothing. I'm not trying to say that I know everything there can be to be known about women's clothing, but I pretty much have been like studying and obsessed with women's clothing for the last like 10 years practically, wanting to go to fashion school and stuff. So I just feel like I want to start learning something different, and I feel like I do know as much as I can about women's clothing. I mean, sure, there's always brands that I could possibly learn. It's impossible to know everything, but I just feel like I need to start branching out. And men's clothing is also a huge market, and I think it's something I'm missing out on. And I'm going to the bins. It's not my primary focus either, but if I can just pick up things here and there, make extra money, of course I want to do that. So now I'm going to go ahead and go to my computer and show you guys how I keep things organized on my eBay store and how I make sure that everything is in the right place and I don't lose any items. So now back on my computer, I'm going to show you guys how I keep everything organized and make sure that I'm putting in the right bin and shipping is really easy to find items. What I usually do is there's this Custom Sku label, and usually you can find this on the there's this custom little link and you click it, and I pretty much only have the bare minimum selected because I like just to keep my format really simple and only see the things that I actually care about. So what I have the Custom Sku, and you can also move these as well, like if you want the current price over here, or you can, it's very, very customizable. So I basically have the watchers, the views, the questions, and the time left, and then the price. And with the Custom Sku, I'll go ahead and click this. And this is usually after I put away 10 to 15 items, and now I need to make sure that I'm inputting what bin number they're in. As you can see, these few don't have bin numbers. When you click it, the ones that don't have a bin number will go to the top. And for example, I'll put away 10-15 items, and then I'll put them all in one bin, or sometimes I'll take my computer with me if I'm going to end up putting things in different bins, like maybe 5 items in one bin, another 5 items in another. I usually like to take my laptop with me so I won't forget what was put in what bin. So I'll just add bin O, for example, and you would save it. I'm not going to save it because this item I haven't put away yet, so I'll just delete that. And another great thing is when you are putting, using alphabetical or even numbers, it's all in, you can search your inventory by your bin numbers, which is really great, so you can actually edit inventory by what bin it's in. And it's just a lot cleaner and easier. It goes bin 1, bin 2, and then after the numbers it goes into bin A, and so on. So when I'm shipping an item now, I'll go to overview and go into my items that are ready to ship. I have the same process on the waiting shipment page. There's a customized page again, and I add the SKU numbers. It also puts this in alphabetical order when I'm getting ready to do shipment, so everything that's in bin A I can pull, and then everything that's in bin C I can pull at once, and not, you know, just not be disarrayed and like not being able to find items or going back to an item or bin number after I already pulled stuff. It can be really time consuming and frustrating. So ever since I started doing this, listing has become very, very easy and simple. This works for me. I don't know if people are printing their labels first and then going finding their items. I usually like to pull all my inventory and then just go one by one printing my items. To me, I've always done it that way. It helps me not get mixed up. I've never sent the wrong item. I've never really lost an item. I've misplaced something, but I eventually found it. So yeah, this is the simplest way I can think of to that I've been using to make sure that I stay organized and not lose anything. I've been using this method for quite a few months now, and it works for me and I like it. So let me know what you guys thought about this video. I hope it was helpful, or you guys found some new like tips that you might be able to use with your inventory. Let me know in the comments some other videos you would like to see. I'm thinking about doing more like weekly update videos, just about how my week's going on eBay and things like that, versus just doing hauls and what sold videos, because sometimes I feel like those can get kind of boring and repetitive, and sometimes I just like sitting down and talking to you guys more. So let me know what you think, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.